Hello everyone, welcome to Johnny's NetSec YouTube channel. In this lab, I'm going to show you how to configure an AAD Azure Active Directory joined machine using Azure VPN, P2S VPN to access your Azure storage file shares. This is a typical scenario. A small size company, pure cloud AD, and there's no on-prem AD. They store their files in the cloud with certain permission control, and also they want remote users securely access their cloud storage files. To achieve that, I'm going to using 3 labs to explain the steps. The first lab is just creating the users and get your Windows client joined into AAD Azure Active Directory. The second lab, we're gonna create Azure storage files shares and mount them to Azure AAD joined virtual machine in the cloud, and also with tiered sync enabled. The last lab, we're gonna configure Azure P2S VPN, point to site VPN, and then we can use our AAD joined Windows client accessing Azure file share folders with proper permission controlled by Azure Active Directory. So this is our part 1 lab. So we're gonna log into Azure Portal, open Azure Active Directory, create users, and then we were using Windows 10 and Windows 11 as a demonstration machines, join those 2 devices into Azure Active Directory. So now let's start it. For the lab 1, the first couple steps is very straightforward. And assuming you already have Azure account and you can log in. After that, you can directly search Active Directory. You already have a couple of default users, but in this lab, we're going to create 2 users for testing purpose. We're going to using testing 1. We're going to using our own password. So let me create test 1. We're also going to create that test 2, since we're going to demonstrating different permissions with different users. So we're going to create in test 2. Same thing, we're going to use our own password. So users has been created. You might also want to create groups. So we're going to create 2 groups, one for read-only users, test 1. Second group will be write permission group. So we're going to create security group, read group. We're going to add members. So test 1 will be in read group. We can also create another security group. We call it write group. Test 2 users is going to be assigned to the write group, which has write permission. After a couple of seconds, those groups should be showing in your all groups list. Read and write group. So we finished first 3 small steps. So then we're going to using Windows 10 and Windows 11 machine to join those devices into our Azure Active Directory. To have your devices joined into AAD, there's some prerequisite which you can find out from this document. Azure AAD joined devices. The operating system will be Windows 11 and Windows 10 or Windows Server 2019 virtual machines running in Azure. Server core isn't supported. Home edition for Windows 11, Windows 10 also not supported. There's small settings you may want to check before you starting to join your machine into AAD, which go into the device setting. Just make sure users may join devices to Azure AD. Make sure either selected users or all users. If you don't want it, you can disable require multi-factor authentication based on your company policy. Other than that, we can start to working on our Windows 10 machine to get it joined into our Azure Active Directory. Now this is my test machine logged in with the local account, admin1. I want to show you the system. It's a Windows 10 Pro version 20H2. To get this machine joined into AAD, we're gonna click Windows icon, move your mouse to your account, then choose admin1, the one you logged in your local. Then we have to select change account settings. So your basic info showing here is admin1, local account, logged in as administrator. We're going to use access work or school option to connect our AAD, Azure Active Directory. Click connect. Here it allows you to type your work or school account. Don't type it here. There's an option at the bottom of this window, join this device to Azure Active Directory. Here is the place you type your email address. So we're gonna use in the test one at onmicrosoft.com, this email address. You should be able to find it from your all users list to see the user principal name, which is the email address. You can basically copy from there. Next. So now that's password. Since this is first time you log in, they will ask you to change your password and to sign in. So there's a warning message to make sure this is your organization, because once you joined this machine into the AAD, so the AAD gonna enforce the security policy and install certificate and register these devices into company domain. So we click join. The device is connected to the default directory. Done. So now we are ready to switch the account to the one we just logged in. We can choose other user to log in. First time login may take a couple minutes because they need to set up your profile. So it's gonna ask you to use Windows Hello with your account. So there's more information will be needed. It's based on your company policy. Basically, they're asking your phone number. Verification successful. Click done. Just a moment, then we are gonna be able to log in. You are able to choose a PIN number. Use it to log in as well. So the minimum will be 6 characters. So now we can sign in with our PIN number. So if you look at the account information, let's go to change account settings. You will see we logged in as test1 at on Microsoft.com account. We also can verify using command line dsregcmd to verify if we logged in as AAD account. If this is AAD joined machine. So this is, as you can see from here, the Azure AD joined is yes. We also can see SSO state is Azure AD PRT is yes. So those two options can confirm we have Azure AD joined machine logged in. You also can verify from the certificates. There's 2 certificates going to be installed. You can run MMSC to find out the certificate. Add and remove snapping. Choose certificate. Add. Choose computer account. Local computer. So we got a device certificate. So MS organization access issued by and MS organization P2P access. You also can verify from the event log as well. We are not going to check from here. So now we're trying to see if we can log into our Microsoft 365 Azure Portal using SSO. You also can try to log in Office 365. So as you can see, we already automatically logged in. So this is single sign-on, follows AAD protected applications, SaaS. So you don't have to log in again. So it's already logged in by default. Here you can see Microsoft Azure also has logged in with test1 on Microsoft.com account. So this is for Windows 10. We're going to check out Windows 11 as well. So for Windows 11, similar process to join it to Azure Active Directory. We want to check the system to see the version, make sure it's Pro. And the version 21H2, which is latest. So you want to start with the Windows Start button and choose your local account. It's a test1, but it's a local account, test1, not the AAD cloud account. As you can see from the account page, this is local account logged in as an administrator. If you scroll down to the bottom, you will see access work or school. Then you need to connect this machine to your Microsoft Azure AD account. There's a join this device to Azure Active Directory. paste test1 on Microsoft.com, enter the password. Make sure this is your organization. Same message you got from Windows 10 login. Device is connected to default directory. Now you can sign out your calendar account and then log in using your Azure AD account, test1. So both are test1, but one is AD account, one is AAD account. So that's pretty much everything I want to show you in this video regarding how to join your Windows 10, Windows 11 machine into Azure AD. In my next two labs, you are gonna see how to create the Azure storage file shares and mount them to Azure AD join the VM with tiered sync enabled. Also, lab 3 will be Azure P2S VPN. Then we can use those AAD join the Windows client accessing Azure file share. If you find this video has information you like and useful information in this video, please give me a thumb up. If you haven't subscribed my channel, please go ahead to subscribe it. Thank you for watching.